You're watching BBC News now. One of the UK's largest chicken producers and a water company will be in the High Court today, accused of polluting the rivers Wye, Lugg and Usk. Well, lawyers say it is the biggest ever environmental pollution claim in the UK, and our environment correspondent Jonah Fisher has the story.
Oh my God, was that a fish? Sorry, but I think I just saw a fish.
The River Wye was once famous for its Atlantic salmon, and though all the talk is of a river in decline, there is still salmon here.
Yes, another fish.
These researchers from Swansea University are catching smolts, juvenile salmon, to track their migration out to sea.
We've tagged 18 smolts so far. We've got another 3 that we've just caught. And in total on the Wye, we've tagged 136 salmon.
But the number of salmon being caught by fishermen on the Wye has fallen sharply in recent years.
The salmon were just impossible to catch.
Nathan is a gillie, managing fishing on this stretch of the Wye.
2016 till now, it just plummeted. 2 fish last year. The conditions just hampered us completely.
This is what the Wye has increasingly looked like in the summer. That green is algal blooming, caused by high nutrient levels in the water and warm weather.
People are just going away from the river. The anglers are just disappearing. They're not coming back.
Because they're not catching it?
You know, because they're not catching anything.
And if you enjoy eating cheap chicken, you may be part of the problem. The last 10 years has seen a huge increase in the number of birds being raised near the River Wye. There are now thought to be 24 million, each with a lifespan of about 5 or 6 weeks. Until recently, the chicken poo was being spread on nearby farmers' fields, and campaigners say the nutrients washed off into the river, contributing to the algal blooms. Local anger along the Wye and the nearby Lugg and Usk has led to what's known as a group legal claim.
There is something really wrong with this river.
Justine is a wildlife filmmaker and one of more than 4,500 people who've signed up to take on Avara, one of the UK's biggest chicken producers, and Welsh Water.
It's about accountability, because we do have regulation in this country that's supposed to protect these water systems, but the enforcement is negligible. There's been systemic failure going on, and so in light of that, it seemed like this was the only course of action, is to take legal action and make polluters pay.
Everyone agrees that the River Wye is in a pretty bad way. Natural England called its condition unfavourable and declining. But the question that this case may well hinge on is whether the complainants and their lawyers can prove that it's the chicken producers and the sewage spills that are to blame.
The lawyers say the claim could run into hundreds of millions of pounds.
The chicken producers say it should be the farmers who spread the manure on their fields who are blamed for this.
The claim alleges that the poultry companies that are being sued in this claim knew what the outcome of their operations were going to be when they started operating in this area, when they expanded the poultry production in this area, and that as a result, the responsibility for the decline of these rivers needs to lie with the people that knew what was going to happen and have made the money from it.
Avara Foods declined an interview but said in a statement the allegations are misconceived and the claim unsupported by any proper scientific basis. Welsh Water called the case misguided and said it was investing tens of millions of pounds to reduce nutrient levels. This is likely to be a lengthy legal process, but it could prove an important test case for other communities angry about the state of their rivers. Jonah Fisher, BBC News, on the River Wye.